You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Helga, be a dear and give Reynold the big needle again, shall we? Well, you tried to get away last time, Reynold. What else is she supposed to do? How's she going, my son? And welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. Now, this is another part of a pre-recorded lump. I apologize for not mentioning this in the previous episode. So, you're not going to see any responses to any comments you've left on the 16th episode on this one. And you probably won't until maybe episode 20. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, again, I'm feeling the crunch a little bit when it comes to having enough people to fight bosses. So, we're gonna go in on the Wizened Hag. Now, the Leper is probably one of the worst characters to take for this fight, because he literally cannot damage the boss, period. He does not have skills that reach into the 3rd or 4th slot to actually hit her. However, there's a mechanic in that fight where hitting the front 2 slots with a lot of damage is very good for your party. So, you know, he isn't completely useless in this fight, but if you had a party of 4 lepers on top of just being a terrible party comp because the 2 in the back literally can't do anything, that you would never be able to kill the hag, because the hag would literally take no damage from any of your lepers because the lepers can't reach. So that's why we have our new Hellion person. I'm just going to leave her name as is. You know, she's open to be replaced by somebody. We got Rosario taking up slot 3. Obviously the healer, but also has 2 good ranged attacks that can hit those spots as well. And Nessie, because I haven't used her in a while, and I figure the character designed to take down the Prophet would be pretty good against the Wizened Hag as well. My standard 4 for Arbalest. These are like the only 4 skills I ever use. I might use Bola if the character came with it, like Nessie has, but I'd rather just hit a blind fire and pray. Because honestly, this does, like, not only does this do more damage, the move on this almost never happens, because like you see 75% chance. That's pretty bad. So even on a target with 0 move resist, it fails 1/4 of the time, so that's pretty bad. And I'd rather blind fire, get the speed bonus, blind fire again. When there's only like a couple targets left in the fight, or if there's only 1 target left in the fight, that can be burst damage that ends the fight right there. So, you know, I prefer that. Plus, it could be like opening turn, blind fire. Oh, party member took damage in the meantime. Use bandage, use healing on that turn instead. You know, value. As for town, we had the event that got us a couple more Vestal possibilities, but I didn't see anyone I was particularly interested in. I mean, this person, yes, because these came installed, but I don't really need another Vestal. I've got Batty and I've got Rosario, and they're fine, so we're good for now. Had to put Reynold in the sanitarium again. He picked up Curious. Had to give him the big needle again. And just throw some people in distress relief. So I have options for the coming weeks. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. All the stuff. Yeah, that should be everything. Food, torches. Don't need the holy water. Everyone's equipped. Yep. Alright, let's rock.
I had collected many rare and elusive volumes on ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study. My work was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the house. There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
Okay, so, as we always know, bosses are always the furthest from where you start. Both of these are, I assume, the same length away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So unfortunately, we've got a fork that we have to take and may go the wrong way. Let's see what happens. Also, actually no, I was going to say we don't have a very good trap removal character, but the Hellion is like 3/4 of a trap removal character. You know, she's not as good as a Highwayman, not as good as Grave Robber, but she's better than like everyone else otherwise. At least I think. 850 for a bandage, I can take that. Bandage is 150, so that's a 700 prof. Yeah, napkin math adds up. Oh. Alright. No dodging for you.
The light, the promise of safety.
Hit the other one, didn't I? Yep. That's fine. Oh, you can't Iron Swan from the second spot. Damn, I forgot about that. I also didn't re-equip it if it bleeds. Shit. Okay, well, only on a max roll. Just gonna start chopping the front row.
Precision and power.
Yeah. Rend the marked. Yeah, mark him. He can take it. I gave him the toughness boots and everything. Ah, you pussy. I apologize. I shouldn't be speaking like that. Anyway,
Continue the onslaught.
that was worth it. That was worth it.
Destroy them all.
Bam. Praise the sun. Complete overheal, but worth it. Actually, might as well hew to get the body out of the way, too. Pull the whole fight forward a bit. There we go. Yeah, stop shooting mushrooms at me.
Press this advantage.
Okay.
Give
I'll
them
take
no
it.
quarter.
And, there we go. Clean up the encounter a little bit. And Kerchapo.
Annihilated.
Oh, you said it, Jim.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, keep Iron Swan equipped because the boss has a mechanic where you lose one of your party members temporarily, and she'll often get pushed to the front. But take off this because I just don't like this move. This move is terrible. I'm calling, you know, fans of Breakthrough, get your pitchforks and torches ready. I don't like that move. It is terrible. I love, like, almost all of her other moves that have the... Well, I guess her only other move that does that is... Yeah, well, no, she's got two. Yelp gives her the penalty, but it's a huge crowd control move, and it's amazing. And Bleed Out is one of the best bleeds in the game, and does a ton of front damage up front on top of that, even with the penalties after a couple of swings, so it's amazing. But Breakthrough isn't. Breakthrough is terrible. The only thing that redeems Breakthrough is that it's a move that pushes her forward one. So if you need that kind of move on your Hellion, that's what you use, but I find I don't.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
And the damage it does is pathetic. Nah, it's not worth the money. I've got a healer. That's what they're there for. If I get into a fight, I can actually remove it with Adrenaline Rush, but not happening.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Wow, quiet dungeon. I'll take this on a boss fight every day. Oh, spoke too soon. That's alright, though. We got the jump on him. Man, that ability would be amazing if it marked targets. Just a thought. Chap. Okay, so he's dead on his turn. No, he's not. Now he's
Their
dead.
formation is broken.
Yeah, if it bleeds, it's only 2 bleed at first. I love the reach on it, though. Although it's one of those weird moves that can only hit dudes in the middle. But I mean, the Hellion doesn't have problems with that because then she just chops people with the main part of the weapon anyway. And a huge! Yeah, uppercutted me. Hit the one that had more life. And rolled low, so didn't help.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Praise the sun! Actually, you know what? Because I know you're going to go first, and you have the ability to kill. I'm going to scum a little bit of hit points.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Hey, free bandage for the thing I'm about to run into. Oh, no! No, SirBleedsALot, what are you doing? Stop! Stop! Ah, fuck. Oh, we're good. False alarm.
The match
Still, though,
is
that could have been
struck.
money.
A blazing star is born.
What caused that? Believes is possessed by Oh shit, he's a kleptomaniac? Crap, I didn't remember that. Okay, well someone's getting a visit to the big needle in the sanitarium when we're done here. Man, getting a lot of surprises. I'll take it. Oh, bam! I hit the other one. Oh well. And you! Yeah. Yeah, my torch. Ah, more of my torch. Jerk. Ha! Can't beat my galoshes.
Decimated.
Raise the sun! Yeah. Okay, we're good. Get chopped. Alright. Looking good. Eh. Wow. SirBleedsALot is not living up to his name for once. That is impressive. Can I get the kill? Only on 2 numbers out of 5. 2 numbers out of 5. Well, double it. 4 numbers out of 40% odds. With a little more from the crit possibility. Yes! Alright. Bam! Ooh.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Is the boss human? I don't remember what her type is. I mean, I'm taking it anyway. It's one of the amazing rings. Yeah, probably trade the 1 crit for it. Blam.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Ditch, ditch.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
We'll get a full torch when we camp anyway, so we should be good. Plus, we're not going to be... Ah, you freaking hell. We're not going to be full clearing in this dungeon anyway. Man, SirBleedsALot is not taking anything today.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Both talking his kleptomania and his not getting statused by anything. Holy crap. Alright, so... We've got two paths to take here. Gonna go up, because of the possibility of scouting up and more chances of a secret room with more hallways possibly scouted. Hopefully the boss is there when we scout. Okay, well I don't... Actually, I like the fact that you intercepted it first. Because if SirBleedsALot took it, I wouldn't get it. Although, since it was a map, he wouldn't get anything anyway, but that's besides the point. And also, that is not the boss, so we know this is the boss now. Because that's just an empty room. And some curios and stuff. So yeah, we will double back and go this way. Thank you, game, for giving me all of the same gem, by the way. Appreciate it. Damn it. It's gonna go off at least once in the mission. Oh, are you kidding me? You're getting the extra big needle for this one, you mass-faced fuck. You don't steal from the landowner and get away with it. Especially when you're on the payroll. Freaking kleptomania. Eh. Did they get the jump? No, I just have an unusually slow party. That's fine. Ooh, good. Resist the disease, but got a stun. That's fine. Yeah. And I get the one shot. Yes.
Be gone, fiend.
Wham!
Back to the pit. Another one falls. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay, so we know that's the boss. We have a camp skill for anti-ambush. Don't get a lot of buffs, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Okay, so
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
we will sanctuary. Prevent the night ambush. We will pray. Everyone gets a bit of stress removal, a little bit of prot. Which is good, because this boss likes to throw out a lot of little moves that screw with you. So, like, the little 1 chips of damage that she does will do 0. So, that's pretty good. Nobody really needs much else. Not a buff I use often, because it's only 1 person. But, I mean, we're only... Although now that I think about it, I maybe should have given it to Nassie. No, her base range is... Her base accuracy is 100. Yeah, the base accuracy on this is only 85 for this character, so yeah, it's better to do it that way. And unfortunately, we don't have a 1, so we just have to lose that point. Would be kind of neat if you had leftover points, you got more rest because your characters weren't doing anything. You know, like they just took the time off instead of trying to actively do stuff.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Oh well.
If only
Man,
treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Man, that corpse was really picked clean. That was barely anything for using the item. All right. Wizened Hag time. Let's do this.
Twisted and maniacal.
Yep, she
A
is human.
slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
Get bled. Into the pot. No! Don't cook Rosario. Ah. I missed. I missed. But I got the speed bonus. That's still relevant. Get her out of there. Ah, it's got 14 hit points. Bullshit. I call shenanigans. That's fine. Yeah. You know what? It's better to wait until his turn. She'll take more damage. But the witch won't throw anyone else in the pot until the next turn. Even though she's got the 2 actions. And her first action, if no one's in the pot, is to throw someone in the pot. So, you know. Get my licks in while I can here. Yeah. Yeah, don't season me with your weird frog eyeballs and shit. Ugh. Heal me. Don't worry. Get you out of there. Oh, right, I forgot to put him there. Ow. Not again. I don't want to be eaten. Come on.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
No, you are not ready. You're not crossing over into the great beyond. Not on my watch. Praise the sun! Or, what's the Greek god of medicine? Praise Erskalepsis, I think. that wasn't the sun, that was just medical science, but either way. I'll take it. Actually, I think Erskalepsis is the, like, twin-headed snake rod that he has. This is gonna bother me now. Oh well. I'll look it up later. No! Rosario! God. You really got it out for Rosario, don't you? It's fine. There we got her.
Leave her corpse to rot, consumed by the spores she spawned.
Jeez, bit of a bum bit of loot for reward though. Oh well. Other than Rosario, we're not in terrible shape here. And I mean, she's just missing hit points. Like, she literally got... Surprisingly, she has no stress from that whole encounter. It hurt, but it didn't... It's not leaving permanent scars on her psyche. You're a trooper, Rosario, and I can accept that. So, you know what? We're gonna backtrack and see if we can get some more loot before we leave. Because the old estate is running a little short on funds, and I need to fix that. I do enjoy a quiet backtrack in this, because curios that give you loot can't respawn, but traps and battles can. And, you know, it's very possible for a battle to give you nothing, and a trap to just be an annoyance. Oh, god damn it. Oh well. Get you, take you, take you, take you. And we have a trap, hopefully can remove.
Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent.
That's alright. First day on the job. We all get the jitters. Alright. One fight, which hopefully gives us something. You!
Executed with impunity.
Touché, game. Touché. Ah! Really? Ugh. And the thing afterward, I can't even really take advantage of because I don't have any bandages left. Wow. That sucks to make one.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Praise the sun. Well,
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
got a couple extra heirlooms out of it, I guess. Still, that was kind of rough. I don't know, maybe he can find something. Hey, alright. I'll take it. Although, considering he took 1,050 from me earlier, you're getting the big needle for this one, SirBleedsALot. Don't know if I'll use that one. Admittedly, it is one of the best items the occultist can get, but I don't use the stun a lot because of the positioning requirement, because it's like slot 1 or 2 occultist, and I don't put them there because they're squishy. So I don't get to use like half of the item. Like, basically to me, this item is... Oh, I was about to put my thumb over the stun skill chance, but imagine if the stun skill chance wasn't on the item. The rest of it is what I typically get. So for 40% buff debuff, for 40% debuff skill chance, +1 crit, at the cost of 10% virtue chance, meaning you're probably never going to be virtuous, because the odds are pretty low anyway. You know, it's like, it's hard for me to justify using it. Oh well. Only got one thing for the new girl. I'm blaming this on you, by the way. You must have... You convinced her that she is too possessed by demons. Death blow resist, though. That's always good.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Alright. Well. That went pretty smoothly. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Twitter, Tumblr, and subscription are in the description as usual. Please engage in all three. Subscription in particular, but I would appreciate the Twitter's engagement as well, as it is a more accurate method of tracking my content than the YouTube subscription box, because YouTube subscription boxes be broken. And if you wish to join the team of merry doomed adventurers, or replace one of the names that are one of the generic names we have, please leave a name you would like to be known by, a class preference if you have one, and a gender preference if you have one. Although this bounty hunter is taken. Although hopefully he's not too bad. Will only gamble has deadly. And last gasp is just bad. But that's okay.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
Alright. Okay, so. Merry Band of Doomed Adventurers. Name, class preference of any, gender preference of any. Some characters are replaceable on this roster. I'll let you know in the comments if you pick one that isn't. Let me know in the comments if you want to join. Yeah, that about covers it. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and ciao for now. You.
Executed with impunity.
Touché, game. Touché.